This is it. This is me. Hey everybody, welcome to Technology and Toys. I am Jake. Now you know my face. You can put a face to the voice and to the name. For better or for worse, now you know what I look like. Today's video is an interesting one. About 2 weeks ago, I made a video on the Dell ChromeBook 11 5190. Kind of a mouthful. I'll have that linked up here. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Hopefully it doesn't flip, because if it does, it's up here. I'm still figuring this out. I haven't done this in a while. And that machine is right here. Also, on the table next to it, I have my 13-inch MacBook Pro. In that unboxing video, I said that I would take the Dell ChromeBook and I would use that as my daily driver as much as possible for about a week. It's been almost 2 weeks when I'm recording this. It's about a week and a half I've had to use this as my main computer. And this is not the first time I've used the Chromebook. I mentioned in the video before, where is it actually? It's somewhere over here. Hang on, I'll be back. Alright, here I am. I've used this Chromebook before. This is the Dell ChromeBook 11 3180. This is school supplied, so I mean, I didn't use this one all that much because I have a MacBook. So I have used Chromebooks in the past. I have used Chrome OS in the past. I'm not fluent in Chrome OS, but I do know how to get by. So knowing that, I took this, used this for mostly everything. I don't edit videos on this. I go back to the MacBook Pro for that, because this, with its specs and with Chrome OS, it just can't do it. Mostly everything was done on the Chromebook. I do have some things that I would like to say about it. You know, for someone who maybe is looking into a Chromebook over a cheap, low-end Windows PC, or maybe a refurbed MacBook if you can find one for super cheap. There's some good, there's some bad, and there's just several things that made me realize how amazing Apple's ecosystem is. We'll start with the good. Good is, well, it's a Chromebook. It's cheap, it's low powered, it's light. You know, you have all your Chrome apps on here, and most Chromebooks nowadays can run Android apps, so that's also really huge. So it's Chrome OS, take it or leave it, it's Chrome OS. I've used Chrome OS in the past before. It's not great. It's not as great as a full-fledged operating system like OS 10 or Mac OS or even Windows or some Linux distros, which you can do to this. You can run, I think, Ubuntu on this, which I never got around to doing because I wanted the full stock Chrome OS experience. Keys on the keyboard feel a little mushy to me, but that's mostly because I'm used to the MacBook Pro. They're really loud and clacky and just not quite the same thing here. Also, I want to make mention of the I/O. I/O is pretty strong. We have a USB Type-C connector here, a full-size USB Type-A 3.1 connector here, a micro SD card reader here, and a headphone jack. And then on the other side, if I take out my adapter, we have another USB Type-C and another full-size 3.1 Type-A port. And you can charge from both sides of the Chromebook. And I have the 45-watt included power adapter here with Hogor's magnetic adapter. It does work, and that light is slightly orange, so it is charging. It's awesome because it charges through USB-C, so like I don't actually have to take this with me. I can use the charger for my MacBook Pro, which charges the MacBook obviously, but then I can plug it into the Chromebook and it will charge the Chromebook at 61 watts, so a lot faster than the stock cable that comes with it, and that's one less cable that I need to carry around in my bag. So that's always good because I don't like cables, and if I have to have them, I'd rather have one cable that charges more devices than more cables that charge fewer devices. I also like it being USB Type-C because we can use USB Type-C docks, like this one from LetsCom. You charge through it, display out, a couple USB 3.0 ports, SD card reader, micro SD card reader. Now this one's cool because it has a wireless charger on it. Now I know I don't have to do that because I do have those full-size Type-A ports, but I've honestly just gotten so used to my MacBook where I don't have full-size Type-A ports, so I reach for a dock to begin with, and then I realize, oh, I had a Type-A port to begin with. Well, I mean, I'm already here, so I'll just plug it in and go about my business. And the system overall is fast because it's not running an operating system. It's running Chrome OS, which is, like the name suggests, Google Chrome. It's running a web browser, so there's not really any side functions or background maintenance that it needs to take care of. Updates are quick, launching apps is quick. Alright, so we covered the good. Now I want to cover, it's not really bad, it's just more of inconveniences. Some of you may see it as bad, some of you may see it as inconvenience, some of you may see it as fine. The first one is, well, it's not a MacBook. No, but in all seriousness though, there's no AirDrop, there's no unlock with Apple Watch. So like if I take my MacBook Pro, I open it, it unlocks with my watch. I've been used to that for so long now. I take the Chromebook, open it, nothing. So that's kind of a bummer to get used to. And when I use the MacBook to edit and it just unlocks itself, it was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Another thing, AirDrop is obviously not there. Continuity is not there. A lot of the stuff that I use pretty much on a daily basis isn't there. Another thing that really irked me is that I couldn't get my AirPods to connect. My AirPods just would not connect to the Bluetooth on this Chromebook, just wouldn't pick them up, and I couldn't use these. Don't know why. I don't know if that's like a thing that happens, or if mine just decided it hated me and didn't want to work with my AirPods, but I couldn't connect these. Another thing is the trackpad. It's serviceable, but it's small. It's not like a glass trackpad. My finger gets stuck and like kind of hops around on it, and that's not the greatest experience. Also, the trackpad, like, it clicks perfectly fine down here. A little harder, no click whatsoever right here. This is middle of the trackpad, no click. Like, you have to push really, really hard to get it to click. And on the top, obviously no click because this is a diving board trackpad. So to remedy that, I use my Logitech MX Master. Stay tuned for a video on that. That's coming very soon. So I've had to use that with the Chromebook just to kind of be able to interface with it. I hate the trackpad. I can't express it enough. I hate this trackpad. So all in all, it's not that bad of a machine. It's a mild inconvenience. If you're coming from a higher end machine and you're expecting to have all the luxuries that you're used to here, that are maybe creature comforts to you if you've just kind of used Mac or used higher end Windows machines for a long time, probably not going to find them here. But if you're just buying this for, say, a kid who just wants to watch YouTube videos, or maybe he just wants to play, like Fruit Ninja or Angry Birds or something, you can get him this. It's not that expensive. I think it's like $260 to $360-ish, depending on where you buy it from. I'm sure you can buy them secondhand for a lot cheaper. It's not super rugged. It's made of plastic. If it drops and it cracks, it's going to be a lot easier to replace. So depending on who you're getting this for, if it's for like a kid or something like that, just for web browsing, Google has Docs, Slide, Sheets, Drive. This is a great buy for that. If you're in school and you just need something to access the web. I have my school Chromebook right here. I don't use it because I have the MacBook, but it works. So like I said, if you're looking just for a web browsing machine, maybe light file management, light photo editing, stuff like that, light gaming, light whatever, might be something to consider. If you're looking for a video editing powerhouse or like a photo editing machine or something to do more than browse the web realistically, probably not the machine for you. Guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to let me know down in the comments how you like this format, if I could change anything, lighting, sound, all that stuff, because this is my first time shooting like this, and might do it more. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss my next video. This has been Jake from Technology and Toys. Now you know who I am, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.